Multiple tornadoes threatened families and homes in our area this past weekend, but many people never heard the potentially life-saving sound of a tornado siren.
NBC 15 News asked why those alerts are not used, particularly in Baldwin County where the tornadoes were. We discovered the majority of the county doesn't even have sirens, and there's no plan to change that anytime soon.
NBC 15's James Gordon is live in Spanish Fort tonight, one of the only places in Baldwin County that does have sirens.
That's right here in Spanish Fort. Now, we learned today that officials now believe that there are more effective ways to warn you in the event of a tornado. Right now, only 2 cities in Baldwin County use these outdoor sirens, the city of Fairhope and right here in Spanish Fort. Today is a beautiful day on the Gulf Coast, but when the sky swirled over Foley and Gulf shores less than 48 hours ago, there were no sirens here.
We had 4 warnings that affected our area. We had 3 specific to Foley where there was some evidence, both via radar and some sightings.
Turns out the use of sirens is no longer a recommended practice. We now have cell phones, we have smartphones, we have social media, and we have weather radios.
So, I work at a chemical facilities. We're used to the Whalen type systems, the community alert type system. So, I probably for the vast majority that would be better. But both of them are good, but not everyone has a cell phone.
The sound of a tornado siren is something so many can identify. It immediately tells you it's time to take shelter.
I rarely have my cell phone with me. But I think that the sirens would be helpful. But that would only apply to people around town.
But it's important to realize outdoor warning sirens can't be heard everywhere, and they're not supposed to either.
Obviously, Baldwin County's landmass is so great, trying to affect the most people in a responsible manner so that you could pinpoint a location would be next to impossible.
And sirens are not meant to alert people inside their home, especially modern construction. That's more soundproof due to better insulation. Now, here in Spanish Fort, there are 5 of those sirens. The city spent $56,000 just 2 years ago to put those around the city area. Now, in Fairhope, that one we talked about, they only have 1 siren, and it's an old siren that's been retrofitted for emergency use. Now we're live in Baldwin County. James Gordon, NBC.